This unboxing is 2 middle grade books, and they kind of share this theme of, I guess, change. I would describe it as change in their lives. So the first one is Grady, Whill, and the Templeton Code by Carole P. Roman, a superhero high school adventure. And Templeton Academy is finally open. It's a superhero high school. Grady Whill thinks there's nothing special about him to make the grade. However, his best friend, Arush Patel, has been selected and thinks Grady has the right stuff. Even school bully Elwood Bleetso is attending. If Grady is fortunate enough to be picked, his guardian has forbidden him to attend. Will a family secret prevent Grady from becoming the superhero he was destined to be? All right, let's read the first page. Prologue. Scarface Mountain, present day. There will be blood. A barely cooled lump of lava hardened under my feet. One of my sneakers was stuck between 2 small rocks in a solidifying mess. I stared at my foot in disbelief. Instinct told me I should be a human torch, my legs nothing more than toasted stumps. I glanced up, my heart beating wildly. We were trapped on the side of the mountain facing our school, separated by a burning sea of molten rocks. The world around me steamed, the lava staining the sky burnt orange. Trees swallowed by molten rock looked like skeletal hands emerging from a grave that glowed beneath the blackened crust. I saw heat waves shimmering from the earth, but felt none of its intensity. I pulled fiercely, feeling my ankle twist. Arush steadied me as I nearly toppled over. He was shirtless, his back slick with sweat and covered with scrapes. His fingers worked feverishly to free my foot. Okay, it starts off with action. The second one is The Best Worst Summer by Elizabeth Eulberg. Let's see, this is published by Bloomsbury Children's Books, and Grady Whill is published by I'm not sure. I think it might be independently published. Okay, so this story is about 4 kids, 2 summers, and 1 box of secrets. Here's the 4 kids. I'll read the back. This was going to be the worst summer ever for Peyton. Her family just moved, and she had to leave her best friend behind. She's lonely and bored, and so she comes across a box buried in her backyard with a message saying, "I'm so sorry, please forgive me." Whoa, okay, so she finds like a time capsule box. Back in 1898, it's going to be the best summer ever for Melissa and Jessica. They have 2 whole months to goof around and explore, and they're even burying a time capsule. But when one girl's family secrets start to unravel, it's clear that things may not go exactly as planned. In alternating chapters from Peyton in the present day, so it's like, I don't know, like 15 years later. Oh, is that more than that? 90, 2000? No, more than that. 3 decades, sorry. It's 3 decades. So it goes from the past to now. It's a story that probably intertwines these 2 kids, Melissa and Jessica, and Peyton. So she must have a friend. One of them, she must have a friend in present day that helps her along this adventure. Well, it sounds like her summer's not going to be so boring after all. Chapter 1. This is the absolute worst summer in the history of summers. Many years from now, song and poems will be written about it. History books will need to be updated to include this terrible, horrible, no good, very bad time. Sorry, Alexander. One entire summer outdoes a measly day. Okay, I like that. It's kind of snappy and fun and funny. And I like the Alexander and the terrible, no good reference. In the olden days, like last year, I would spend my time hanging out with my best friend Lily. We'd have epic sleepovers, an entire week at an amazing soccer camp. Our regional championship soccer team would meet up for pizza every Saturday. My summers were the best. Now this one is the worst. All because my mom decided to move us from our home in Minneapolis, a place where things actually happen, to Lake Springs, Minnesota, where absolutely nothing does. Seriously, the town has 8,000 people. That's it. And from our first drive through the mostly abandoned 3 blocks of downtown, none appeared to be my age. They were probably all off with their own best friends. I miss Lily. Wow, okay. This has a great voice. Very engaging and really draws you in. Yeah. This would be a book that if I picked up, I'd keep reading. Okay. Here are 2 books about adventures, change. This one is, I feel like it's still middle grade, even though the characters are in high school. It doesn't feel like a YA. It feels like middle grade to me. Okay, I'll look it up though, and I'll put it in the down box if I'm wrong. So thank you to the author and publisher who sent me this book, and thank you all for watching.